Days of Our Lives spoilers. Will Shin crash Wendy and Tripp's wedding? Big Brother rises from the grave? Days of Our Lives spoilers. Tate's journal falls into the wrong hands. Theresa flips out over son's confession. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Wendy, Shin, and Tripp Johnson will have a heart-to-heart about their future during the week of March 25 to 29. Tripp and Wendy had a new marriage when they were stuck in prison, so they made some huge promises to each other in the process. Of course, Wendy also got Tripp to promise he'd marry her for real. Formerly, they got out of that mess. Tripp and Wendy actually didn't anticipate to get out alive at that point, but they thankfully lived to tell the tale. Now it's just a matter of whether Wendy and Tripp's marriage plans will stay on track. Days spoilers say Tripp and Wendy will accept what's coming in their relationship, so they may talk through any moping fears and decide they indeed want out. Sorely, Wendy may not have numerous family members at the fore. In fact, Wendy may not suppose she'll have any at all since her father's got health issues and her mama may want to stay with him in China. Days spoilers say it could leave Wendy feeling a little blue ahead of the marriage, especially since she'll be missing Shin and their family bond. Wendy might open up to Tripp and admit how important she wishes Lei were still alive to be at her espousal. Naturally, Wendy could be in luck since Salem is one of the many places where people can rise from the grave. What if Lei becomes a marriage host when it's time for Wendy and Tripp to tie the knot? Maybe when the officiant asks for any expostulations, Lei could suddenly pop up and contend Wendy can't get married without her big family there to partake in her happiness. It could bring miraculous news and kick off plenitude of questions about how this is possible. Wendy may wonder how Lei survived and where he's been all this time. It might be a situation like what happened with Philip Kyriakis, who was preliminarily believed to be deceased by Utmost of Salem. Philip intimately sought treatment since his preoccupation with Chloe Lane had driven him over the edge, just like Leigh's Gabby. Hernandez de Mera preoccupation had pushed him over the edge too. Wilhelm Rolf might have worked his magic on Lei before he took off for the applicable internal health treatment away. This could lead to Lei doing the right thing and clearing Gabby's name, since Days spoilers contend she's innocent. Whatever the case, it'll be sad if Wendy has no bone to stand up for her on her big day. Could Shin make a stunning Days of Our Lives return just in time for Wendy's marriage? Days of Our Lives spoilers say some marvels and shakeups are coming up, so stick with us for updates on all our Shin prognostications and so much more. Days of Our Lives spoilers. Tate's journal falls into the wrong hands. Theresa flips out over son's confession. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Tate Black will try to make the stylish of a bad situation. Tate is relieved that he didn't have to go back to jail, but he's still stuck at the halfway house with an ankle examiner. Of course, Tate is also facing a restraining order that keeps him at least 100 bases down from Holly Jonas and the Dimmer Mans. So that has to soak since his recent visit was only about checking on her and clearing his name. Considering the fact that Tate has to stay at the halfway house whether he likes it or not, he'll embrace a strategy to work through his passions. It'll presumably be one that Tate's counselors recommend since he has to do a lot of remedy there. During the week of March 25 to 29, Days spoilers say Tate will write in a journal as he mulls over how he feels about Holly and all the chaos. It should be cathartic for Tate since he's been dealing with so numerous disagreeing feelings. Days of Our Lives suckers know Tate has a torn heart, so he'll open up about that and let his complicated passions pour out onto the runner. Tate has had a crush on Holly from much the moment he came back to Days as an aged-up recast, and his magnet to her has only grown over time. Still, Tate also felt used when Holly fixated on unattainable Johnny DeMera and substantially ignored his own attempt to get together with her. Effects changed after Holly apologized and asked for another chance. So Tate was pumped over the occasion to take her out on New Year's Eve. Unfortunately, Holly brought medicines to the party and refused to cure when Tate advised her not to take them, so their date night ended with Holly fighting for her life in a coma. Flash forward to now and Tate's still torn over Holly. Although Tate's furious and hurt over Holly's turn down to tell the verity, he can't help but miss her and still feel drawn to her. Days spoilers say Tate will get all this off his casket in his journal and could maybe leave it unattended when Theresa Donovan visits. Since Theresa will find a reason to flip out and push Tate for answers, She may foray his sequestration and read about how equivocal he's over Holly. There might indeed be commodity in Tate's entry that suggests he's tempted to break the restraining order and put everything on the line for Holly again. Anyhow, Thursa may not understand how Tate could feel anything but disdain for Holly at this point. Once Thursa gets updates on Tate's true passions and grills her son, she may prohibit him from indeed allowing about letting Holly destroy his life any farther. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Thursa will face some delicate Tate news, presumably due to his journal admissions, so stick with us for prognostications on all the family conflict. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.